Artists like Summer Walker and Coco Jones are known for their sultry classic R&B production style. A lot of people think you need to be an expert in music theory or sound design to know exactly how to make those kind of beats, but that is not the case. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down all of my favorite production techniques, all of the secrets that I use to make my classic R&B samples, as we make this sample entirely from scratch. If you want to cop my favorite sounds and find out exactly what I'm using to make this kind of music, check out the soundbar below. I'm not hiding any secrets. You can cop all of my favorite kits, packs and presets. Link from there. Let's get into it. We're going to go slow. We're going to go 195, something like that. Oh, that doesn't feel that slow actually. Maybe we'll end up slower, but for now, let's pick up one of my favorite synths for making R&B. So this is stacked with gens, but we're gonna keep it quite simple, I think. That is a lot of glide. That's a lot of glide. Oh, that's cool. So it kind of loops around, and that B minor is at the end and is also at the beginning. That's really, really cool. I love when you have these happy accidents that the music kind of told me that. I didn't even come up with that. That the music was the one like, this is what we need to be doing, bro. Okay, that's crazy already. Did we lose a chord there? We did, yeah. I noticed straight away because you want that top note to be the differentiator. So we come in here. There it is. Let's push that phaser. You may have noticed as well that particular pad has a lot of mid-range, which feels like very, very roomy. See how instantly there's just so much space. I've got to do the kicks and the snares at the same time, so I know how it all flows together. Yeah, there we go. I think there's a little bit later. You ain't never called on my phone now. Shit, what the dog went out now. Maybe there's two here. You ain't never called on my phone now. Yo, shit, what the go with it now. Yeah. That's crazy. Throw some smaller kicks in there as well, some subtle ones. New track, and we'll turn these ones down in volume. Let me get my tempo on. It's about there, and I'm using my markers to make sure I know where I'm lined up. And what happens if we have that many kicks? Is that crazy? It's not crazy at all. Honestly, getting the chords right on these sorts of beats genuinely puts you 95 to 98% of the way there, man, because that's what all the emotion is. That's how you control all the emotion. And oh man, crazy. And if you've been watching up to this point and you're thinking, I want to be able to make beats like this, I want to be able to know where the chords are, find the effects that I want, and make production actually feel effortless, then you need to check out my program. It's called Producer Mastery. I made it for exactly that reason. Inside, you can work directly with me, where I teach you every part of the beat making process. We do it based off of your influences, so you'll actually sound how you want to sound and develop something that feels unique to yourself. Only take a few people at a time, because it's literally just me teaching and showing all the source. So make sure you click the link down below, book a free call to chat about it and apply. I already know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like some type of like bell type thing. In fact, what I'm going to do, because this one keeps playing even when I don't want it to, which is just a quirk of the plugin, I'm going to bounce this. There we go. Perfect control. Now I'm looking for, like I said, some type of pluck. Let's switch it. We'll go for serum. remember that one. That could be the one, that could be the one. That's the one that I'm falling in love with. This is from my new soul pack, which is kind of based off of Monty Booker, Smino, and that type of music. And honestly, but you find all these other sorts of places where it just slots in. Decimal on this, definitely that'll go crazy. And it's so important that the swing that I played it in there actually is in there. You can see how far off the grid some of these are. And because these high frequency ones are louder or feel perceived louder, I'm actually going to bring the velocity down, which will have the effect of evening the whole thing out, hopefully. And now you feel that on the side of the speakers. Oh, crazy fun. Crazy fun. Okay, another track. We're not gonna go like super complex sounding too busy. I'm looking for re-space and I'm getting distracted. That is literally what's happening right now. That's nice, but we could do better. I'm gonna go for one of my favorite presets that I've ever made, y'all. Throw this on everything. Oh, that's crazy. Ugh. I want the bass to sit just right, so I'm going to lower the octave of these, the pitch of these, sorry. And we already get some cool effects from just doing that and having the texture be different. Oh my days, here we go. So you heard me play and just extend out that ridiculously wrong note. Just call it confidence. That one should be legato. So we start with this. We've thrown auto filter on it at the beginning. And we turn it off when we get it here. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. Let's go drum rack, drag this in. Now I'm looking for the hi-hat. I want something really small. Let's create a small little MIDI clip. Then we speed it up to the narrow. It's not all the way. There it is. I actually saw something really cool from Lucid the other day, where instead of going, I'm always going up like this, and I saw him go down like that, and I thought, that's fire. Yeah, nah. Shouts to Lucid, man. That's crazy. I just want one there. One. And then an open. Nah, this one's crazy. This hi-hat rhythm is crazy. How does it sound if I open it? Nah. Yeah. And I'm just going to make it a little bit different the second time round. So I'm going to join them together. And then I think I'm going to go triplet rhythms. Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's the one. Yo, that's live, man. That's so live. That's cool as hell. I want to do this thing. Wondering what's the best way to do it is. I've never done it this way before. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this over. So we've got basically identical hi-hats on different tracks, and you're thinking,
why are we doing this?
Because I'm going to move these even ones up and these even ones up to this. So theoretically, no change to the sound. But what I am going to do is I'm going to come to the pan, take this one and pan it all the way right, and pan this one all the way left. So just at the end, the hi-hat should bounce on either side of the track. That's crazy. Throw some phaser on that as well. Throw some phaser on that. Okay, now we just go for a little bit of energy. I'm having too many ideas at once. I want to put a perk loop, and then I also want to put in some other things as well. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually like the lower percussion underneath it. So let me group the drums together and make sure I'm just getting the drum groove that I want. I want a little bit of silence. Da, 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 da. Like so. Da, 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 da. But this time the whole thing is lower than its previous, so it just keeps going down in pitch. There we go, there we go. That's really cool, but I want to filter out some of the like spikes that we have in that perk loop. So we're just going to go EQ, auto filter, throw that on the top. Now I want to play with a really cool idea that I have no idea if it will work. We're in a minor key, right? That's the sort of thing that I want. That's the sort of thing that I want, but I want it a cappella. Can I just select vocal from here? No, the kit doesn't have anything like it. Okay, this could be the one. So a bunch of these could potentially work, or they could just fall totally flat on their face. We're gonna go repitch. Okay, repitch won't quite work. I'm gonna go up to like 14. And then maybe we'll throw in this one here. I don't know if I like it yet. I haven't got that far. Double the speed. I'm grateful just to know you. I'm grateful just to know you. I'm grateful, so grateful. Woo! Hold on. Woo! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We didn't have to cook like that. Hold up, hold up. We got a full meal right here. Woo! I'm gonna push a decapitator. So we get a little bit of bite. Woo! Hey, put it on a different track, but keep it in the same group. Woo! Hold on! Come on! Come on! And then just a little bit of sauce on the end. Yeah, we're just gonna add a little bit of extra flavor with the keys. Oh, all the wrong notes. 2, 3, here we go. And that just sits as an underneath layer. Yeah, that is the one, guys. That is absolutely crazy. Let's take a listen. But just before we do, guys, remember, if you are interested in learning exactly how I make beats and learning from me how to make music like your favorite artist, check out the link in the description below to book a free call with me and apply to my program, Producer Mastery. Let's take a listen to this one. Here we go, and woo! Crazy.